So maybe around 3 years ago, I got me a bicycle. It's a cruiser, a Huffy cruiser. And before I got it, I was like, I want a bike, I want a bike. And for years I kept saying, I want a bike. And then guess what? I bought the bike, and then it sat in my storage shed for over 6 months before I took it out and started putting it together and trying to ride it. And this was several years later. And then for the past year, I'm like, I want to ride my bike, I want to ride my bike. I'm like, well, here we go. Finally, I'm heading to a paved trail, and I'm going to ride my bike. Wow. When I was 7 years old, I taught myself to ride a bicycle. It was my uncle's bicycle. That doesn't mean I'm good at riding a bike, because since then, let's see, I had a bike when my dad bought me a brand new bike when I was about 9 years old. And then since I've been an adult, I think I've ridden a bike a couple of times years ago. So I'm going to put it to the test, that phrase. I'm going old school on my helmet. I don't need that to worry about aerodynamics. Yeah, this is my Huffy cruiser. These are my accessories. I've got a bag here, keep all my stuff in it, and I'll put my phone in just a moment. And I got me a mirror, because I am one who is in the habit of like looking back in the past, you know. I can't just go into the future, blah blah blah. No, really, I want to make sure there's not a boogeyman chasing me. No, that's not it at all. My camera here, it's a GoPro knockoff, I guess that's what you call it. And it's an Akaso. I'm not being sponsored, but that's what I use, and it's not expensive. It was under $200. I got me a bell, just in case people get my way. Does it seem like nothing's going right? Alright, first my camera was off right. Then my water bottle holder is too loose. Okay. Alright. I take off like it's my first time riding a bike, because it feels like it. I almost wrecked. Oh. To be honest, I almost wrecked twice, and I do feel like I'm just now learning how to ride a bike. It's a pretty trail. I told my friend, I said like, oh, I'm gonna ride for an hour, like 30 minutes out and 30 minutes back. Like my legs were saying, seriously? Seriously? But it's nice and cool because I'm in shade. See my shade? Okay. I heard something rustling through the trees, and it sounded like bigger than a squirrel. And I'm looking back down the trail and I see a cat. I hope this isn't a vicious cat because I'm going back by it. Okay. Alright, here I go. What's rubbing? I can't believe my plan was to, okay, so it's been a while since I've ridden a bike, so I'm going to get out here. I'm on a bike for an hour, whatever. Okay, so maybe I got 20 minutes. It would have been 30 minutes if I didn't have to stop and fix things, like my water bottle wasn't fastened enough, it fell off, my camera almost came off, my mirror I didn't have things tied enough, okay? And guess what? I almost crashed 4 times. 4 times. It might have been a better video if I overestimated myself. No, it's just a learning lesson. But I will tell you this: on the path, it's smooth. Okay, there are little pieces of stuff that's fallen from trees, but it's a smooth trail. And the trees, the area where I just cycled through, it's really shaded. So if I take this a little bit at a time, I'll get better, more comfortable with it. And it's not just about being on a bike, it's being on the bike that I have. It's new to me, so I gotta get used to my bike and do a better job at tightening things and whatever. But it was fun while it lasted. My legs started hurting too soon though. Anyway, yeah, it was fun.